Just like those pictures with the green part.
Hey, I just gotta be very quiet. Can you lock that back up for me? So there's 2 dogs now. Hey guys. Yes, we're back on the property. I wanted to update everybody on what's been happening. I don't know what kind of collar that is, but there's a device on it. It looks like a shop collar. And okay, so yesterday there were 5 dogs on the property. There are now 2 dogs on the property. And I'm going to tell you what happened last night. No sleep last night, let me tell you that, because my head was spinning. My blood was boiling, and I know all of you were as well. Shelly, can you bring your, when you get in, that video from last night?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, guys. Bear with me, okay? That's definitely a shock collar. So, yesterday, we were out on location. I'm going to turn the car on because it's hot. Yeah. What's the matter?
Nothing. I'm just going to grab something in my car.
Okay. There were 5 dogs yesterday. And now there are 2 dogs. 3 dogs are gone. Okay. And last night I received a video sent to me by one of the neighbors. What happened was 3 of the dogs from that house, of the hot boxes where we were on the cruelty case yesterday for hours, which, let me say that it was such an epic fail on every level between the Tamarac Police Department and the Sergeant Hunt. That's number 1. The threats that he made to me, and nothing was done. It was like, it's acceptable. That's neither here nor there. Then between animal control, allowing the dogs to stay there and put these dogs in such danger. And the reason why is because 3 dogs last night broke out of the fence from that house, and they broke into a neighbor's yard. The owner, Jason, came over to the owner's house and picked up the 3 dogs and put them in his car and said he was going to take them elsewhere and make them be gone. One of the dogs that was apparently a trouble dog, he claims, whether it's aggressive, has aggressive behavior, and no fault of the dog, I'm sure. It's due to the way they're being kept. For any of you, just to educate you, when people train dogs for dog fighting, they put them in those wood boxes and it makes them angry and fight. That's what those boxes are used for. Those are to train dog fighting dogs. The big, thick, heavy collars on those frail, thin dogs, being locked. First of all, being locked in hot boxes day and night, he was backpedaling and lying over and over again. If you take the time to watch the entire, I know it's a long video, but I took the time this morning to sit down and watch every word on that video. So not to mention the lies, right? The lies and the backpedaling. First, he said his dogs are never inside. He said his dogs are not in the boxes, but yet we have video of the dogs were in the boxes prior to us going over to that neighborhood. Of course, because it took the police and animal control so long to get on to the location, it gave them ample opportunity to clean up their act and basically let the dogs out of the boxes, let them run around the yard. Okay, I'm just getting text messages, so I'm reading. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to show you a video. Hold on 1 second.
You ready?
Yeah.
They're coming through. Oh my god.
So that is the yard.
Oh my god.
That's the yard where the abuser kept his dogs in the box. Right?
Gated everything up.
There's 3 dogs that came on the property from the corner of his fence, and he came and got his dogs. So 3 dogs were out. And now there are 2 dogs left on the property. 3 of them he made disappear. God only knows what they have to endure right now, those 3 poor dogs. The other 2 are in the backyard. They are on tethers. They're not running free. They're on tethers. They're not in the box. But my question is, anything over 85 degrees, anything 85 degrees and higher, it's against the law to leave your dogs outside without proper coolant, air conditioning, or fans. It's 88 degrees right now. It was so scorching hot earlier today. It was 91. And these dogs have been outside. They've not been brought inside. They've been outside in the backyard. I don't personally see, if they are on tethers tied to a tree, I don't see, first of all, even if they can get to an overhang under their patio with the screens that are broken, which I saw them go in and out yesterday, I don't see how there's proper coolant to give them a break from this heat living outside 24/7. Do you guys?
No.
They're not allowed to be tethered.
No.
They're not allowed to
No,
be tethered to begin with.
No.
So now we've got 2 dogs that are on tethers, not in boxes, with shock collars on them. And animal control, what's really sickening to me, sickening, is BSO, when the news did a story last night, which was very short, and then at the end it stated, BSO stated that there was, the animals were not in any danger and they were in good shape. How can you get on and make a statement or send out a statement stating that those dogs are in fine shape and they're not in any danger? And again, they've been there, according to the owner, the police have been there 3 times or 2 or 3 times this past week, saw the conditions because other neighbors have called and stated that the dogs are fine. It's an epic fail. So here we are where we have laws and ordinances and statutes in place to protect animals, and they're not being enforced by our officials. So our hands are tied. So what do? Keep making noise. So what I'm asking you is, on the previous video, and I'm going to put the information in 2 seconds when I shut down, I'm going to ask everybody to, if this person calls me one more time, I'm going to ask everybody to make a phone call to animal control and to the police. The phone numbers are on our page, and tell them that the dogs are outside. There are 2 dogs outside on tethers. It is 88 degrees right now, and there is no coolant system. There are no fans, and they are tied on tethers, and it's against the law. So I need you, please, everybody, to make a phone call. If you're watching, take 1 second and give them the address, 7902 Northwest 74th Avenue. Make a phone call, please. And I'm going to be sitting here and waiting, and I will come back live in just a little bit. But this is all we can do, is just to keep making noise until they do something, because this is unacceptable. This is torture. This is animal cruelty, and the laws are not being enforced by our officials. End of story. Epic fail. All the information I will put on this video the second I shut down. This is Amy with 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida.